Every now and then, a really special house falls into my lap that I get to share with you. This one actually has a deeply personal story from my childhood that I'm excited to share with you. Before I get into that though, my name is Laci. I'm your Las Vegas bestie, your Las Vegas realtor, your Las Vegas relocation expert. When you're relocating to a city like my city, you definitely want to make sure you're doing it with someone who was kind of raised here, that kind of knows the areas, and especially somebody who knows the really cool hidden gems like where this house is located. Let's go inside and I'll tell you more about this house. I am a sucker for a mid-century modern ranch-style house, which is really hard to come by in Las Vegas, and it's especially hard to come by when it's not in one of the historic neighborhoods that I love so much. That's what's going on with this house. We're not in a historic neighborhood, we're in a little bit of a hidden gem. I'll tell you more about that in a minute. But also, I just want to tell you the stats about this house so you can kind of get the scoop and know what we're walking into here. Almost 3,000 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3 bath, and a ton of goodies that I'm gonna include in this video. Before I do all that though, let me tell you why this place is so special to me. If you don't know, I grew up in Las Vegas. I've been here since I was 9, and I've been obsessed since I moved here. When I turned 16, got my first car, I decided I needed to drive around all the neighborhoods with expensive houses, the big, beautiful houses that I loved looking at, but I never had the chance to drive through on my own. This neighborhood and this house was one of the houses I used to just sit outside of and wonder who lives there? Are they rich and famous? Because this house is amazing. And also, what does the inside look like? Here I am a few years later, listing it for sale so that you might be able to take advantage of this gorgeous single-story home located only 1 mile from Henderson. One of the coolest things that I personally love about these older homes, these vintagey type homes, are the vintage touches that have been left in place by the owners. I'm so grateful that they didn't get rid of these awesome things like the bathroom, the tile, the double sinks in the primary bathroom, and also that sunken living room that I talked about a minute ago. This house has a lot more than just these vintage vibes. And if these aren't for you, you can replace them and move on. I personally, I might have a hard time doing that. But let me tell you what else this house offers. It's built on a ½ an acre. Do you know how hard it is to get a ½ an acre for under $1 million in Las Vegas? Nearly impossible. Not only do you get a ranch style mid-century modern home with some cool vintage vibes that you can of course upgrade, you're on a ½ acre, it's got a pool, it's got a 4th car separated garage, RV parking, and so much more. Let's go look. Now, I know that all of you are really focused on Henderson and Summerlin mainly because that's the information you've gotten online, that those are the only 2 nice areas in my city, which is total BS. With that said, this house is located just 1 mile outside of Henderson. Yes, the beautiful Henderson that everybody loves and loves and loves and loves and loves. What you need to know though is that this is a very cool neighborhood with no HOA. It's not a master plan community. It's all custom homes. We are 7 minutes from the airport. We are 12 to 15 minutes from the Strip. You are about 25 to 30 minutes to the edge of the city to where you can go visit your friends in Summerlin because that's where they're all moving. And at the end of the day, it's a really cool little 4 or 5 house cul-de-sac that's tucked away in an area that has tons of amenities. So don't be fooled by the fact that you're not seeing big, bright green grass underneath my feet. I just want to make sure I mention this in this video. The owners of this home have taken a lot of time to kind of do some stuff before we got it listed. This is overseeded, so by the time you move in, this will be lush, green, and beautiful. And yes, it is possible to have grass in Las Vegas. Remember that 4th car garage that I was mentioning? This is what that looks like. And the people who own it right now were using this as an art studio. Let's go check it out. Now, I almost never never show you the inside of a garage when I'm doing a house tour because they're dumb. This one is massive and you deserve to see it. And of course, the garage, the massive garage, leads to the massive RV parking that I mentioned before, as well as the 4th car garage and the basketball court.
And there it is!
What's cool about being built on a half an acre is that you have a lot of space to do a lot of really cool things, which you're gonna see in this video. What I love the most about this backyard is actually what happens at night. Vibes for days, my friends. The perfect indoor-outdoor living experience in Las Vegas. It really feels cool to finally be able to see the inside of this house, the house that I've been dreaming about and maybe stalking a little bit since I was 16 years old. It's a super special area, a really cool, obviously, house, and I'm hoping that you think so too. Even if this isn't the house for you, I still want to chat with you. If you're thinking about moving to Las Vegas, even messing with the idea, I don't care if you're moving now or 10 years from now, I still want to talk to you. It's really important for me to help you learn how to live your best Las Vegas life and get from where you are to where you want to be, which is hopefully right here in my neon hometown. If you want to check out this house, do me a favor, click the link in the description or text the number on the screen. I would love to chat with you. Also, you can do the same thing if you want to just talk to me about moving. I'll see you next time.